Here's Johnny.
Oi oi, and welcome everybody to another Budget Guitar Show Sunday Night Live. Good to see everyone. So yeah, let me have a look at the chat and see who is in. I hope you're all having a really good Easter weekend. So let's see who we have in. We have Dave Lewis. He says happy Easter Sunday, Johnny and all. Yeah, happy Easter to you, mate. Jack Collins, happy Easter to you too, mate. Oi oi. Eric Koch, is it Easter? I guess holidays have lost their appeal in your childless old age. Well, yeah. Queen Anne is in. Hello, Queen Anne, back again. Good to see you. Oi oi. Eric Koch, yeah. Francis Chambers, oi oi, mate. Let's see. It's raining where you are, Eric Koch. A rainy day altogether by the forecast. It's been quite sunny here today, here in the UK. I hope everything's coming through okay. I see we do have a lot of missed frames here, but hopefully it's all coming through. Let's see. Anton is in. Oi oi. Eric Koch indulging in chamomile and honey tea. You folded and got 2.27 kilos jug of honey. You got to stretch it and take it easy on the pollinators. Yep, absolutely. Jack Collins, you're playing your Harley Benton CST24 Deluxe. Excellent stuff. Searching for Tone is in. Hello, Brian. Oi oi to you. Good to see ya. Dan Scott. Oi oi. John Channing. Mick Marshall. You've made it on time this week. Martin Smith is in. Raymondo is in. Hello, mate. Good to see you. Austin Barrett is in. Reeldin 58. Let's see. Sam's Budget Guitars is in. Let me go down and see if I've missed anyone. No, I think that is it. I think I've mentioned everyone that is currently coming up in the chat. Hopefully everything is going through okay. GRB Aquatics, oi oi to you, good day. Yeah, so there's a few things to talk about, and if this stream is looking a little bit choppy at any point, I can see we do have a load of dropped frames here, but they are slowly coming down, so it should all sort of reseat itself at some stage. If there is any problems, do let me know in the live chat. So, yeah, some big news concerning Gear4Music and GAK, guitar, amp and keyboard from Brighton, who recently went bust, but we will get to that in a few moments' time. Yeah, so me and the missus were out last night. We went to Wolverhampton to go and see the K's playing at a festival, and very good it was too. Very good it was too. So, as it's Easter, I think I'm just going to open up a quick tinny. I have the Brewdog Black Heart Draft Stout, which is my tipple of choice these days, so I will just open that. Okay, happy Easter one and all. Now, what is coming up on the show this week, I do not hear anybody cry, but I'm going to tell you anyway. We have this bag from Sonicake. Something is in here, but I'm sure some of you will know what this is, but that'll be coming up on Wednesday, and we're going to be testing what's in here and doing something that no other reviewer of this product has ever done. So that is going to be coming up this week. Remember, if you do wish to see it early, then why not become a member of the channel? Any way that you can support me really does make a difference, so thanks very much. Raymondo, you say lovely brew that. Yep. Sam's Budget Guitars, you're playing the Harley Benton ST20 HSS. Learning Love Hurts guitar solo by Nazareth. Okay, let me see, what was that there that someone said there? Anton, yes, the live stream stuttered and froze at the beginning and it stopped altogether. You've rejoined and it's all okay now. Yeah, I can see that the dropped frames are going down now, so we should be leveling out. Everybody's saying, is it the travel guitar? Oi oi Greg H, good to see you. Yeah, it is a travel guitar. It is Sonicake's first ever guitar that they have made, and they got in touch with me and said, do you fancy trying this one out, Johnny? And I said, absolutely, of course. So I've got it there. I'm not going to let you know my thoughts on it until you see the video though. You see? There you go. So yeah, we've got that coming up. I have some microphones and some goodies from now let me get the name right, Nearstream. Those will be coming up as extra videos because they are not technically guitar related. And we have another chord guitar coming up. There's loads of stuff to come here on the channel, so if you do think people should be watching it, why not share the channel around? There you go. So okay, let's get on to it now. A couple of things I wanted to talk about. In fact, I'll do a number first. I'll do a song first, and today I've got out a couple of my Fasley guitars because, as we know, Fasley and Bax Music are no longer, and I'll be talking about that very, very shortly. But we're going to play a tune on one of these, and this one has actually been requested by my pal Raymondo, because he has now joined Voodoo Club, my band, and he wants to see exactly how I play it, so he can play it the same kind of way, and we'll be in the pocket at rehearsals. So I'm going to do a number for you, and I'm going to take this Fasley Green HH. I have to admit, this Outlaw series, it's a guitar that I rarely play now, but I thought I'd dig it out and give it a going over. The fret ends on this are rather sharp. Guitar Shop Folkestone, oi oi mate, good to see ya. So yeah, the fret ends on these are a little bit sharp, and that's the reason why I don't tend to pick this one up and play it as much. But we'll do the song anyway, and we will see how we get on. So let me get my plectrum and switch this over. Wolfgang de Vries, they are bidding on Bax Music at the moment. Who is bidding? Who is bidding? Ben Olmark, oi oi mate. Yep, we're doing well. We're doing well. So let's get a song on the go. Let me go over to Guitar Cam. There we are, and let me bring myself over so you can see what I'm doing, and hopefully you know, let me turn the guitar up. How does that guitar sound, guys in the chat? Is the volume on that okay? Is the level on that guitar loud enough? The volume's fine, thank you very, very much. Okie dokie. Let's get this song done then. So, Raymondo, here we go. If you are watching, get a guitar and you can play along, starting in the key of G. so messed up and I want you here in my room, I want you near. Now we're gonna be face to face, and I'll lay you right down in my favorite place. Now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog. Yeah, well come on. Now I'm ready to close my eyes. Now I'm ready to close my mind. Now I'm ready to feel your hand and lose my heart on the burning sand. Now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog. Yeah, well come on. So messed up, I want you here in my room, I want you near. Now we're gonna meet face to face, and I'll lay you right down in my favorite place. Now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog. Yeah, well come on. Now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog. Yeah, well come on. And there you go. Okay, let me come back and see what was going on. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Let's come back to Cam 1. Let me go up and see what's going on in the chat. Oh, it started buffering again. Oh, Lammy, thank you very, very much. I didn't see you in there. Thank you. You're going to get one of these.
Thank you for your heart and dash. I won't use it to go the lash. It all goes back into the show. So I say thanks and now you know.
Thank you very, very much, Lammy. Yeah, people saying it's glitching. I know why that is, and I've done something about it now. There we go. So we should return to normal service. Let's see. So yeah, thank you very, very much, Lammy. Much appreciated. So let me see what is going on right now. Let's see. People said it sounded good. Sounds okay, yeah, good stuff. Yeah, it started freezing and buffering, unfortunately. Let's see, let me go up. Yeah, all fine now. Okay. Yeah, the drop frames are going down as we speak again. I know what it was. It's again me. I still had my external drive plugged in, and I shouldn't have those plugged in when I'm doing a live stream. So apologies for that. Apologies. I'm sorry. Eric Koch, you were jamming in G flat, so I was tuned to E flat. Yeah, I was just tuned to E. Yes, that's my standard tuning. Raymondo says that drummer is tight as. Yeah, he is. He's really good. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today? Well, I found a couple of articles. Martin Smith says, how about a collaboration with Milehouse Studios when he can show you how to dress those frets and lots of Monty's instrument food? Everybody's jumping on Milehouse's studios at the moment, so it might not be right for me to, you know, do everything that the herd is doing, shall we say, for want of a better word. I love Milehouse Studios. I think he's fantastic, but I don't think I should, you know, just keep jumping on the bandwagon, if you will. So I found an article. Now, Dave Snack Stevens actually brought this to my attention, and I found this article. So let me go. Here we go. And it says here that the UK's largest musical instruments retailer, that's Gear4Music, they have snapped up stock with a cost of 1.8 million, together with assets including websites, trademarks and commercial data, for a total of £600,000 from the administrators of GAK, the company behind GAK.co.uk, also known as the Guitar Amp and Keyboard Centre. Dave Snack Stevens is in. There we go. Just mentioned you. York headquartered Gear4Music clarified that it is not acquiring any part of GAK's trading business, nor any other assets or liabilities, and has no current plans to use the GAK trading name. Nevertheless, GAK's demise marks the exit of a price-aggressive discounter from the UK market with annual turnover of roughly 20 million, and Gear4Music should be able to exploit this change in the competitive landscape. In fact, GAK is one of two price discounters in the UK and wider European markets that have gone under of late, with Netherlands-based online retailer Bax lurching into insolvency. Okay, well, now, before I continue with the article, as it reads here, I just want to say something quickly here about Bax Music, because Steve Cassidy, oi oi, and you're about to get a mention. Good timing, sir. You know, recently a community post was put out by Steve Cassidy wondering if Bax is coming back, because their website is now back up, but it does say at the top that you know, it's not possible at the moment to place an order. We are working hard basically to get this working. Well, that was what it was like the day they stopped basically running, the day that they actually closed, and then it went, the whole website went down for a couple of days, and then it came back up again with that message. So really the only thing that's different there is the fact that it did go down, the website. So I don't think they're coming back, but somebody here in the chat did say somebody is they are bidding for Bax Music at the moment, so if you have any more info on that, you can email me or put it in the chat, it doesn't matter. So Bax at the moment are definitely gone. They are definitely gone. Joe Channonbacks did buy up a load of the shares, and that was all before this all went downhill for them. Anyway, back to this. Okay, so led by CEO Gareth Bevan, Gear4Music added that the marked improvement in UK and European like-for-like sales witnessed in the latter half of March has been sustained over the first 2 weeks of April, with a return to double-digit sales growth over the last 30 days. The performance gives the company, which sells own brand instruments as well as third-party brands including Fender, Yamaha and Roland, further confidence in meeting forecasts for the year ending 31st of March 2026. As such, there's an increasingly compelling market consolidation opportunity ahead for Gear4Music, which should benefit from a more stable pricing environment and see increased volume from suppliers, thereby enhancing its gross margins and market share. And if you do go onto, if you do go and search the GAK website, now it immediately takes you to Gear4Music and their website. So I don't know what your guys' take on that, but that is what is currently happening. It remains to be seen what Gear4Music are going to be doing with all the GAK stock and the brand and all of that. But we shall see. They might have some good deals coming up sometime soon. But I'll keep you informed on that. But yeah, so what do you think? Do you think this is a good thing? Or would you rather have seen GAK, just continue to try and get itself out of the hole it was in? Please do let us know. Let's see. Dave Snap, what's this? Back's music site hasn't gone, says Dave Lewis. It's been there with that message the whole time. It did go down for a few days. Dave Snack Stevens says you suspect they may have bought purchase history and web registrations, which is worth a lot to them. Yeah, I believe that is what they have done. Eric Koch, did anyone figure out why the Marshall tube amps are twice as much in the States? It's not the change of heroin addict in the White House this has been. Okay, I don't know why tube amps are twice as much in the States. Could it be that the tubes are made in China? And, yeah, I'm not going to get political. Accounting info. Steve Cassidy says the site was gone for you when you was needing to check the specs of that Fazli you got. Yeah, because I had one of those, the black SG copies. Absolutely loved it. Let's see. Wolfgang De Vries. I offered a lot of money, but I'm still sitting in the waiting room. Jan D. Hohen. Right, okay. So this person is actually trying to buy Back's music then. Okay, I will have to, let me have a look at that. I'll have a look online. G4M will probably sell the GAK stuff at a discount, says John Channing. Well, here's hoping, mate. Here's hoping. That could be very, very good for, the likes of us. Dave Lewis, you would rather GAK had a big clearance sale for Joe Public to go to. Possibly. Nuki Brown's in. Oi, mate. You're joining you halfway into a dog walk. Oh, so you're out walking the doggy at the moment. Excellent stuff. Give that doggy a little bit of a pet from me, please. So, let me have a look at. Let me find that name again. The on the memo. Okay, let me get that up here and see if I can find any more details on that. Let's have a look. That there, and it's D under. Okay, what comes up? 2 days ago. Yes, here we go. Right, I'll click on this and I'll translate it. Okay, so I have that article here in English, which says he used to be the competition, now he wants to breathe new life into backs. I offered a considerable amount. Okay, so let me come down a bit on this chat. Let's have a look. What was that, Steve Cassidy? You reckon we'll probably see some sales stuff this summer with new releases coming out, and G4M might have overstock of older models? Well, we never know. But here we go. Here's something on Bax Music then. So it says here, real estate entrepreneur Jan T. Hoen is one of the parties eyeing the bankrupt Bax Music. I made an offer, he confirms. He was the man behind the restart of Key Music in 2019, at the time a competitor of Bax. The entrepreneur owns dozens of companies but is best known in the music world. He is the founder and owner of Music Makers Centre, Q Factory in Amsterdam, and plays as a drummer in Wild Romance, the former backing band of Herman Brood. It's not very surprising he has now set his sights on Bax Music, given his role at Key Music at the time. However, he could not prevent the chain of music stores from going bankrupt in 2022. This was mainly because a few months after his takeover, coronavirus broke out, the far-reaching consequences for the music industry. Since the bankruptcy of Bax Music was declared earlier this month, the curator has been investigating the possibilities for a restart. Founder and former director Johannes Bax was sidelined earlier this year, has already indicated he is interested. Other parties have also reportedly come forward too. He says he cannot estimate his chances because it is not known who else is interested, so we have to wait and see. I have offered a considerable amount, but for now I am in the waiting room. If I do it, I will not do it alone, but with a number of investors. It would be great if it goes through. For a long time, Bax Music seemed to be the success story of the brothers Johannes and Nathaniel Bax, who saw their company grow into a market leader in the Netherlands and Belgium thanks to low prices. That shine has worn off now. They built a company without making a serious margin. If you keep borrowing money, you become a kind of big startup in the end. You have to pay for everything. If Bax Music makes a profit and has sufficient margins, it would be a very nice company, and that is also possible. The plans are there to do it, but I will really have to work hard. There are certainly good people within the organisation who are also keen to do that. Among the creditors are many people who ordered and paid for items from Bax that were not delivered. Oh, here we go. So, he certainly wants to take that into account, because I think people should not be the victims, but it is also a commercial decision because they are ultimately your customers. He also wants to seriously look at taking over employees. There we go then. So some news there, breaking news about the Bax Music. Thank you very, very much, Wolfgang, for letting me know about that. Very, very interesting. So you never know, something could happen. Let's see what it says here. Vincent Brennan, oi oi mate. They may not want to saturate the market at the moment. Lots of second-hand stuff around. Yeah, absolutely. Anyone know the Dutch tax laws? Does the new buyer have to pay the Bax massive tax debt? I don't know. I'm a 640. Evening, mate. Oi oi. Eric Koch. SV20H is $789 at Toman, but $1,300 at Sweetwater. But it's been like that for years. Well, yeah, Toman, I think Toman buy more to sell cheap. I think that's how it works, but I'm not sure. So what are we thinking about this news that we've just heard? That this guy is actually in the bidding war to try and buy Bax Music. I don't know what the tax laws are, but I would think that he would get saddled with the debt and have to pay that off. Pads 1982, hello mate. Always pay with a credit card if you can when buying online. That is very, very, very good advice. Yeah, that's the thing. Bax Music, they were always really good to me. I'd love to see them come back and get back in with them again. And you know, I'd love to see everybody that bought from them but didn't receive the guitar, I'd love to see them get their money back, but it remains to be seen. Dave Lewis says the used guitar market has slumped big time. Yeah, it has, and I think that is partly down to things like Facebook Marketplace, because you know, people are buying guitars or guitars that they've had around for quite a while, and there's basically, some people are selling them for peanuts, and people are picking things up there. And especially now in the UK, these stores like Cash Generator and all of that, people are taking their guitars to them, they're paying the customer £10-15 and selling the guitar for 50. Martin Smith, could be good news for Bax, but you bet it becomes a smaller, leaner company. Yeah, possibly. I don't know whether even if somebody does buy Bax, will they bring the Fasley brand back? Will they bother with it? That remains to be seen. But of course, if you're watching this on catch up, why not let us know down below in the comments your thoughts on all of this. I personally think to myself, well, with Bax Music gone, that's one of the channel partners that I'm not working with. But that said, Gear4Music are a channel partner, so things are, you know, good and bad for, you know, people like myself, because sometimes we do rely on these companies sending us something for review. But yeah, it seems to be you know, all up in the air at the moment. We don't know what Gear4Music's plan for the future is with the GAK brand, and we don't know if anybody is actually going to come in and take on Bax Music. But it'll be good to find out. Eric Koch, what's that? That is $511 somebody's pocketing per amp. Yep, that's right. Wolfgang de Vries, the article states Mr. Hohen wants to compensate the people who placed order, and obviously he has to pay tax as well. But that is your thought. Yeah, he does. Everybody who placed an order and didn't get their guitar, they should get their money back. They should. Dan Scott, oi oi mate. Shame really, Fasley guitars were cheap and moddable. Absolutely, and that is why I did like them. My first experience with them, for instance, with the Exotic Wood Telecaster that I had first, and the box, which, this is funny, I got a load of guitar boxes down from the loft a couple of days ago, and we took them to the tip and actually found that box in there. Basically it looked like the courier company had been playing football with it, and the guitar was damaged, and I complained to Bax Music. I didn't really get anywhere, but I kept on ringing them and complaining, and once they found out I was a YouTuber looking at budget guitars, they sent me another 3 guitars to review, which I got to keep. And what's that, Dave Lewis? You need a lager now, having to change rooms. Okay. And basically, I did those 3 guitars. I did reviews of them, and then I said, have you got anything else you want to review? And this carried on until one particular time when they turned around and said, yeah, those 3 guitars that you had in the beginning, we haven't had those back yet. Well, I was told I can keep them. And all that got sorted out, and then we had a fruitful partnership for quite a long time, quite a few years. So yeah, I'd love to see them come back. Wolfgang, well, I still need at least another brown Faisley Outlaw Sheriff plus HH to have all 5 models. Yeah, I wanted to have all of the green models, but unfortunately there was a couple that I missed out on that I couldn't afford at the time, and yeah, not happening. What's this? Martin Smith to Eric Koch. When we import something from the US, we get caned by US shipping charges. Don't know what it's like the other way round. Well, yeah, of course, when these tariffs, you know, yeah, don't get political, Johnny, don't get political. So I think I should do another song. Who is up for hearing another song? And I will do it on a different guitar this time. Let me check my drums. Yeah, I know what I can do with that. Okay, let's swing over to Guitar Cam. Here we go. And I'm gonna change out the guitar, as I say. So we will take that out, and my old faithful, the Faisley Outlaw Series Sheriff Telecaster in green. Love this guitar. Again, another one that I haven't really picked up a lot, but I do really like this. What's that? Pads, your gold top Faisley is a dog. Badly cut nut, sharp frets, should have sent it back. Yeah, some of their guitars, the quality control wasn't as fantastic as it should have been. But you know, the gold top that I had, the Faisley gold top I had, was fantastic. So, Budget Pedal Chap is in. Evening, mate. Oi, oi. Good to see ya. Okay, so, I'll do another song, if I can. Just come round here. And it goes a bit like this. Here we go. That's the way it goes. The city, it's so cold, and I'm so. That's what I know. Born to lose. Born to lose. Born to lose, oh yeah, baby, I'm born to lose. Oh, nothing to do. I got nothing to say. Only one thing that I want. It's the only way. Born to lose. Born to lose. Born to lose, oh. Baby, I'm gonna lose. Oh, Oh, baby, I'm born to lose. Oh, living in a jungle, it ain't so hard. Living in this city, it'll eat at your heart. Born to lose. Born to lose. Born to lose. Oh, well, baby, I'm born to lose. Baby, I'm born to lose. Baby, I'm born to lose. Oh, baby, I'm born to. Born to lose. Born to lose. Born to lose. Oh, well, baby, I'm born to lose. Oh, baby, I'm born to lose. Oh, baby, I'm born to lose. Oh, baby, I'm born to. I said, hit it. Born to lose. Born to lose. Born to lose. Oh, well, baby, I'm born to lose. Baby, I'm born to lose. Baby, I'm born to lose. Oh, baby, I'm born to. And there we go. Put that back there. So yeah, a couple of Fazli guitars there, which are rather nice. There we go. Let me have a look at the chat now. Born to lose if you're blues up the Villa. Yeah. The Villa did win yesterday. They beat Newcastle. Everybody giving a clap. Thank you very, 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 very much. Much appreciated. So yeah, that of course is a cover song. The songs that I do on here are generally cover songs, so if you do feel like helping the channel out, you can super chat, because YouTube will take any of the money that gets made and probably end up giving most of it to the people who wrote the songs, which they should do, but they should leave a little bit for me. So I do not tend to monetize these videos, these live streams. Yes, Dan Scott, I did see the fact that you'd turned one of your tellies into a greenie, and I'm waiting to see that finished. But thank you very much, and if you do want to help support this channel at all, why not become a member? There are 3 tiers you can choose that all help this channel. So thank you very, very much if you do consider doing that. It really does help the channel stay afloat. And oh, Queen Anne, thank you very, very much. Oh, thank you so, so much. You are going to get one of these.
Thank you for your heart and dash. I won't use it to go on the lash. It all comes back into the show. So I say thanks and now you know.
Thank you so, so much. That really does help. You know, YouTube is very, very hard. You know, I've seen a few channels that have fallen by the wayside. And, you know, they're the ones that, you know, have money to go out and be able to buy gear left, right and centre. let's have a look. And yeah, what I do basically every month when the YouTube ad revenue comes in, I will purchase something to review on the channel. And I've got a few things in mind that I'm wanting to be acquiring, shall we say. Over the past few years, Martin Smith says, we have seen quality improving, prices keeping low, and more players entering the market. Great for us consumers, but not surprisingly, not all retailers survive. Yeah, that is the thing. When you have a company like, say, Gear4Music, who started out with a good reputation, they keep getting repeat orders because, you know, they have a good reputation. While I was working with Bax, I noticed that they didn't have a fantastic reputation, and I thought, maybe I can help with that. If they are willing to work with me, I can show their guitars in a favourable light. But that said, if I got a bad one, then, you know, there you go. I would tell you. That's the thing with my channel. I am completely honest about the gear that I review. If I think something's a piece of shit, I will tell you it's a piece of shit. If I think something is absolutely brilliant, I will tell you. There you go. I know some people think that people who get things sent to them for review have to say nice things about them. I would never do that. If I don't think something is worthy of your money, then I won't recommend it to you. And if that means that particular brand doesn't like what I say, well, you know, there you go. Vincent Brennan, Bezos got it right regarding customer satisfaction. You possibly, yeah. Who am I? Can't beat a bit of Johnny Thunders. No, you can't. Sam's Budget Guitars, you got a set of red humbuckers coming next week for your TE20HH. You think they're DiMarzio copies? They only cost 20 quid from eBay. Well, yeah, this is the thing. On Amazon, there is a great brand called Flower, and their pickups very, very cheap. But I actually love them. They sound absolutely brilliant. They don't sound like cheap budget pickups, but they are. So I've got them in a couple of guitars. They're in the Burnercaster. They are in Sir Lancelot over here. Yeah, they are really good. I like them. Dave Lewis says Bax's customer service destroyed the company. Yeah, there were issues with that. You know, I can't lie. It's there were times when I've seen people saying online that they'd called the customer service number, got told they will be called back or emailed, and never received anything back. But you have to keep on at them. You really do have to keep on at people like that. I found, because I had a contact there, I found they were always very, very good to deal with. But of course, customer service, if you had to phone their customer service up or email, yeah, there was big problems. Eric Koch, if the money is going to your side of the pond, then who is making out on the UK food prices? Not that food is affordable here at the moment either. We have to think about these things. Food prices over here, yeah, it goes up every year. That's the problem. You know, that's why I keep any money that comes into this channel, it goes into this channel. You know, the money from my backers and the super chats and things like that, that does not get spent on beer and food and all of that other stuff, because you guys out there that back this channel, the money comes back in to show you more stuff. Dave Lewis says Mad Malco buys lots of red pickups from Temu for many of his guitar builds. Yeah, I've seen that. I don't think he ever watches my channel. I've never seen him comment, but I have watched his channel after you told me about it. So yeah, I have seen that. There's some pretty good stuff that he does. But yeah, I don't even think Paul at Milehouse watches the channel. Yeah, we should. You don't know, do you? You don't know who's watching these things. So, I think I'll do one more song for you before we do go and close this down, which will be in about 10 minutes time, because you know, life moves on, and the Bax Music GAK situation now, I've filled you in on everything that I know and everything that I could find. I do wish the people at Bax Music and GAK, the people who work there at both companies, I do really wish them all the best in their future endeavours, and I really hope that you know, they haven't been messed about too much by everything that's happened. So big shout out to everybody there. Austin Barrett says Gordon Smith are a great company to deal with. Yeah, they are. I'd love to have one of their guitars in, but unfortunately they are a bit expensive for me. Yeah, so I'll never get one of those. Dan Scott, you buy pickups off AliExpress. Wilkinson and Fleur are both very good. Yes, they are. Eric Koch, it's no big deal to make paid food for people in the UK. It's a sub-Sahara has been illegally ripping the freaking topsoil off. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm not getting into the all the political stuff, you know. Yeah, Mad Malco does a Sunday night live stream on Sundays from 8 PM. I don't know if he ever mentions mine though, Dave. You know. But there you go. If you do want to watch Mad Malco and his live stream at 8 PM, you can find him on YouTube. So let's do another song, and I'll grab another Fasley guitar. What's that, Vincent Brennan? Once you get to a certain age, difficult to differentiate major difference in pickups. Yeah, absolutely. Let me grab another guitar. I think we'll use the old Firebird on this, the old Fasley Firebird. I'll need to just tune it up, so let me do that now. Here we go. Plug that in to there. Make sure everything's turned up on it. He doesn't watch any YouTube channels. Well, if he doesn't watch any YouTube channels, I don't see why anybody should, other YouTubers should actually promote him if he doesn't sort of promote them. But hey, what do I know? Okay, let me tune this one up. Here we go, let me get this up and running. Here we go. There we go. Let's see how that sounds. Yep, there we go. Dave Lewis, you say, Johnny, you think that you and Steve Cassidy are the only two from here that watch him? Probably. But anyway, yeah, okay, I'm going to do a little tune because we are having a couple of issues here, I see. But hopefully the stream is still holding up. It's getting jerky again. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why that should be. It's back to normal now. Tommy Surfink, you're late. You were still on an egg hunt. Okie dokie. But we'll do the song anyway. Let's go over to Guitar Cam. Let me get the drums up. Okay, we'll just go with that. Okay, so I'll do this next tune. Yeah, okay, let me get into position. There we go. Let me get over here so you can all see this lovely, lovely, lovely guitar. Here it is. That G is still out, I think. Let me... No, the G's in. B, E, yeah. Yeah, it's all in. Okay. So, let's see. Yep, let's do that one. Okay, here we go then. Let's crack on. What you see, you can get. Nothing's free, nothing's said. Don't be a fool, don't buy the signs. Just read in between the lines. What you gonna say? What you gonna do? Now you messed up once again, but I thought you knew. Oh, you silly thing, you really gone and done it now. Oh, you silly thing, you really gone and done it now. Trouble here, trouble there, people stop just to stare. What's the use in wasting time? Just move on, leave them all behind. What you gonna say? What you gonna do? Now you've messed up once again, but I thought you knew. Oh, you silly thing, you really gonna done it now. Oh, you silly thing, you really gonna done it now. Oh, you silly thing, nothing but trouble that you bring. One of these days you're gonna die, and people will say, oh my, oh my. And people will say, oh my, 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 my. Oh, you silly thing, you really gone and done it now. Oh, you silly thing, you really gone and done it now. Oh, you silly thing, you really gone and done it now. Oh, you silly thing, you really gone and done it now. Yeah, sorry about the ending there, but I was trying to, I was thinking about stopping the drums. Still, no matter. Okay, we will just pull that out. I will stick this up here. Way up. There we go. And bring this back round. Okay, now let's go back to the chat and see what is going on now. Let's have a look. Let's see. Martin Smith, you were singing this chorus to your kids. It went straight over their heads. Yeah. Let's have a look. Blackjack Guitar, thank you very, very much. Andy Thomas, Rocket, yeah, I try. What's that? When you put any guitar through an effects pedal, they start to sound the same. They sound different through a clean tube amp. Yeah, they will. Thank you very much, Lammy, for the clap. Mick Marshall, thank you very, 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 very much for that. Okay, well, that has been the hour, so I think this is where we will call it a day. Thank you for your super chats. Thank you all for spending your time with me. I hope you found it interesting. Apologies for the glitches. I don't really know why that's happening. It's something I will have to look into. But, you know, please do hit that like button. Please do, if you're new here, subscribe. There's videos coming up all of the time here. If you do wish to help the channel, then once again, why not become a member? And that will do it for today. Don't forget, in the description box I do have my Teespring store for t-shirts such as this one that I'm wearing, and the other designs that you see me wearing. So thank you all for being here. Thank you very, very much. Don't forget Wednesday's video 7 PM, and until then, stay safe, stay sane, keep rocking, and oi oi guys!